Do you know what the problem of the 7 bridges is about? Let me explain it for you.
Let's pretend we are in Königsberg, where in the 1730s the people were put to the test by a question they could not solve in any way they tried. As you can see, the river Preges flows through Königsberg, dividing the city into 4 different areas, which are connected by 7 bridges. If one leaves from any area of the city, can one return to the starting point without passing even one of the bridges twice? Well, this simple thing seemed to be impossible. The famous problem found a solution thanks to Leonhard Euler, who used the graph theory, and by using it he proved that the problem didn't have a real solution. But now we need some definition first. A graph is a simple mathematical structure made up of a set of nodes linked by a set of vertices that allows for solving more complex problems. Just know that the number of vertices indicates the degree of the graph, and it can be odd or even. In fact, if the vertex is connected by an even number of edges, the degree will also be even, and vice versa. Euler represented the situation as a graph, just to make the problem easier to solve. The people in Königsberg wanted to leave from an area, walk on all the bridges, with the intention of returning to the starting point without passing a bridge more than once. Euler stated that that kind of path is possible when the graph is composed of only even vertices. Here every attempt was a failure, because the Königsberg Bridges graph is made up of only odd vertices. A is connected by 5 edges, and B, C and D by 3. So it's clear that the objective that people in Königsberg wanted to achieve was basically impossible. By the way, the story does not stop here, and according to the legend, in the northern region there was the Blue Prince's castle, in the southern region there was the Red Prince's one, his brother, on the Oriental Island there was the Bishop Church, and on the Oriental Island there was the tavern. The Blue Prince had just discovered the impossibility of passing all the bridges without an overlap, and so he decided to build another bridge, because in this way all the bridges could be passed only leaving from the northern region going to the tavern. Then the Red Prince felt envious toward his brother, who seemed to have done what nobody else was able to do up to then, and so he decided to build the 9th bridge, which linked his castle to the northern region. Then the Red Prince could leave from his castle and go to the tavern, passing all of the bridges, and at the same time he hindered his brother, who could not pass the bridges with his plan anymore. However, nobody had achieved the original goal, because the true princes passed all the bridges but they couldn't return to their starting point. In fact, the graph of the city is still not walkable, because it's still made up of only odd vertices. During this confrontation between the two princes, the bishop got angry because the building of the new bridges allowed the citizens to travel more comfortably to the tavern, which had too many clients now. So the bishop decided to build the 10th bridge that connected the southern region to the tavern, and only in this way he finally completed the task of making all of the nodes even.